Kahala Yahweh, Bahoshem Yahushai, Bahoshem Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, or GMS for short. This is where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Lord willing, I'm of that number. It's going to be a really quick video. It's going to be a reading of Isaiah, the 47th chapter in the Good News translation. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. All right, we're putting this good news under scrutiny with this chapter because it is not a question of if the truth holds up to the translation, but if the translation holds up to the truth. All right. So, Isaiah 47 in the Good News, the heading reads, Judgment on Babylon. All right, it reads, the Lord says, Babylon, come down from your throne and sit in the dust on the ground. You were once like a virgin, a city unconquered. But you are soft and delicate no longer. You are now a slave. Turn the millstone, grind the flour. Off with your veil, strip off your fine clothes. Lift up your skirts to cross the streams. People will see you naked. They will see you humbled and shamed. I will take vengeance, and no one will stop me. The Holy God of Israel sets us free. His name is the Lord Almighty. All right. And the good news is telling you, Esau, that the Lord's name is Allah Shaja. All right. Verse 5. It reads, the Lord says to Babylon, sit in silence and darkness. No more will they call you the queen of the nations, or the queen of nations. I was angry with my people. I treated them as no longer mine. All right. So in the land where they say, you are not my people, there it will be said that you are the children of the Most High. That's paraphrasing. All right, because he was mad at us and cast us off. All right, and then adopted us back. That's why Romans 9 and 4, the first thing it tells you is to whom pertaineth the adoption. I'm pretty sure. Let's go here and look. Romans 9 and 4. You know what? Just to make it to get very clear, let's go to this King James. Romans 9 and verse 4. All right, Romans 9 and 4 in the King James. It reads, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of God, and the promise. All right, this has always been about the Israelites. All right. This is whom the Lord has chosen and whom he loves. Okay, this is who he speaks of when he says, or when it speaks of not known as a people and being made a people. Don't those whom were not my beloved are now my beloved. That's talking about Israelites. All right, where were we? Let's start at 5 again. The Lord says to Babylon, sit in silence and darkness. No more will they call you the queen of nations. I was angry with my people. I treated them as no longer mine. I put them in your power, and you showed them no mercy. Even the aged you treated harshly. Okay, this is why this is spiritual Egypt. All right, Pharaoh did the same thing. He would not let the Lord's people go. Okay, you like keeping us dead by not telling us this truth, but you didn't count on the Spirit waking us up. All right, activating us. Verse 7 of Isaiah 47 in the Good News, it reads, you thought you would always be a queen and did not take these things to heart or think how it all would end. Man, listen to this, you lover of pleasure. You think that you are safe and secure. You claim you are as great as God, that there is no one else like you. You thought that you would never be a widow or suffer the loss of your children. Okay, and don't let it miss you that everyone who holds on to Esau, all right, holds on to his thoughts also. So y'all on the level of Esau as far as being one mind with him. If you're not of the mind of Yahweh and Yahushai, all right, then you better start considering how you are thinking. All right. Verse 9 of Isaiah 47 in the Good News translation, but in a moment, in a single day, both of these things will happen. In spite of all the magic you use, you will lose your husband and children. You felt sure of yourself in your evil. You thought that no one could see you. Your wisdom and knowledge led you astray, and you said to yourself, I am God. There is no one else like me. Disaster will come upon you, and none of your magic can stop it. Ruin will come on you suddenly, ruin you never dreamed of. Keep all your magic spells and charms. You have used them since you were young. Perhaps they will be of some help to you. Perhaps you can frighten your enemies. You are powerless in spite of the advice you get. Let your astrologers come forward and save you. Those people who study the stars, who map out the zones of the heavens, and tell you from month to month what is going to happen to you. They will be like bits of straw, and a fire will burn them up. They will not even be able to save themselves. The flames will be too hot for them, not a cozy fire to warm themselves by. That is all the good they will do you. All right, 15, Isaiah 47 and 15 in the Good News translation. That is all the good they will do you. Those astrologers you've consulted all your life, they will leave you and go their own way, and none will be left to save you. All right, your end is near. All right, your end is near, man. The wickedness, all right, the end to you, who are the wicked, and wickedness, all right. So everyone who else who holds on to your ways and are not of the Lord's, all right, they got something coming too. All right, all of you do that are outside of this truth. All right, and this is getting closer. People are getting more and more afraid because they're seeing we're not wavering. All right, the truth is here. All these prophets that y'all don't walk by all these years, that you're still trying to come against today, that you don't want to listen to, y'all starting to recognize that there are truths in there. All right, you have to come to realize that all of it is truth. That's the problem. All right, we're not picking and choosing what to tell you. All right, we're telling you the truth. All right, it is all for the glory of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, so call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Quadash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, or GMS for short. This is where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Lord willing, I'm of that number, and Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Shalom.